guys and dolls, welcome back. It's me, Cora. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a holiday gift guide for makeup lovers or anyone who's into beauty, fashion, makeup, all that kind of nice, neat stuff. I hope that the things that I've pulled are a little bit different from things you've seen before. I wanted to cultivate like a fun list of things that I think are genuinely good gifts, and I'm such a strong believer in giving someone an actual gift. There are a couple things on here that can be last minute things where you don't have to physically give someone something, but it's still a gift versus just giving someone a gift card. So, to begin our gift guide, I'm going to first talk about some books, because I think that books are just such a wonderful thing to give as a gift. I love getting books as gifts. We give them to family members every year. We give them to our niece and nephews. We just really believe strongly that books are such a great tool. I do love reading books on my phone, and I, Kindle and all that nice neat stuff. And you could do that. You could give someone like a Kindle gift card or something. But I just think that there's a certain richness of actually picking up a book and holding a book. So here are a couple of beauty and fashion books that I particularly love and I think would make really great gifts. The first one is this one from Teresa Amundsen. I think I'm pronouncing your name right. It's the Makeup Artist Money Manual. This is an incredibly helpful book. You can see I've worn it to death. In fact, I spilled coffee on it while reading it. This one my parents gave me last year, and it's such a great informative guide for makeup artists. The profession of being a makeup artist is one where there's not as many clear paths, and you can sometimes find someone who will mentor you and kind of show you the ropes, but for the most part you're on your own, and it's kind of hard to figure out, like, how do I make money? What are the avenues, beyond doing bridal or doing editorial? Like, what else can you do as a makeup artist? So this book is a really good guide. Obviously it's not going to be like comprehensive and teach you everything you need to know, but I do think that this is a very interesting read. I really enjoyed it, and it's a good reference for me. Even as a working makeup artist, sometimes it can be useful to kind of reference things or get an idea, like, am I doing the right thing? Just a couple of fashion books. The Fashion File, this one was written by Janie Bryant, who is the costume editor for Mad Men. She's fantastic, and this book is just amazing for anyone who is obsessed with vintage fashion. So I have two of these that are sort of similar, sort of like all together fashion Bibles. I definitely prefer this one. This one's huge. It encompasses like everything from everything. And it's sort of like, an overall guide to fashion, but it goes back hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, all the way to modern times. I think it's quite fascinating. And Mikey gave me this one for my birthday. I haven't had a chance to read the whole thing because it's, a big book. But they're definitely ones I recommend. And then lastly, but certainly not leastly, I highly recommend the hair books from Lauren Reynolds. I did meet her in person, so I'm a little bit biased because I know her as an individual, and I think she is phenomenal and such a sweet, warm-hearted person. Not only informative, they are full of history, and they're all about vintage hairstyling. So if you're interested in that, or if you know someone who might be interested, it's very, very fascinating to me. I've learned so much from her. And she also has a book now about bridal hairstyling, which I still cannot believe I haven't picked up. But maybe Santa will give it to me for Christmas. Another book I'm really hoping that Santa will bring me personally is the Dita Von Teese Make Your Mark book. Hello, can we make words happen? A little picture of it here. It's a I don't know if it's a fantastic book. I'm assuming it's going to be fantastic. It's been like many, many, many years in the making. Dita Von Teese has amazing style. I think it would make a great gift for anyone. Says the person who does not have and has not ever read the book. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is sort of multi-layered. It's like an onion. We're going to peel back the layers of this one a little bit. Giving someone fragrance can be a little difficult because you don't necessarily know what they like. It can be a little difficult to you can't just go to Sephora and buy somebody a bottle of juice and expect they're going to love it. And let me tell you something, when I worked in cosmetic retail, people were like crazy for buying their loved one a fragrance, and I would say, do you know what they want? And they're like, no, but they kind of like this. And they'd end up buying a bottle of perfume. And of course, come, the week or two after Christmas, would just be nonstop returns of fragrance and just all kinds of other beauty products that we were like, don't buy that for them, that you don't know what they want. Oh my God. But so many people love fragrance too, and you kind of want to give them something they love. So something that really works well is a subscription to Scentbird. So Scentbird is a subscription service where for $14.95 a month, you get one of these amazing purse sprayers that is absolutely full of juice. There's about 30 sprays, or 30 days worth of sprays if you spray it 3 times a day or something. I don't remember the technical details. What I can tell you is these last a very, very long time. It's just slightly less product than a rollerball, and it's a heck of a lot cheaper than buying rollerball perfume. And actually, let me kind of mosey on to the other layer of this, I am going to be the Scentbird Muse for the month of January. So that's super, super exciting. I'm so excited about this. I adore Scentbird, and I was just so honored that they came to this opportunity, and that I'm so glad to like see this come to fruition and have a little card to hold. So if you have a Scentbird subscription every month, there is a Scentbird Muse of the month. They get to have a hand in picking the fragrance of the month, and then they also, you know, get to have these little cards with their face on it. This is pretty exciting for me. I adore Scentbird, so to have my face on something with them just kind of feels like amazing, and I feel like really excited. Definitely something that I wish I could show my mom. So my little quote for the month is, I love perfume, but I can't commit. Rollerballs are cool, but it's not the best way to experience fragrance. Scentbird lets me try new scents and enjoy them the way they were intended, with a spritz. And that's my favorite thing about Scentbird, is that for only, you know, 15 bucks basically, you can try a million, well, not maybe a million perfumes. You can try all these fragrances. You don't have to invest a whole ton of money, and these are high-end fragrances. Like this one, Nest Indigo, this is the fragrance for January. This is, you know, high-end niche perfume. It's pretty cool. It's not just like, you know, your Britney Spears or whatever. They have those too, but they have these really fun fragrances. This one, as I said, is Indigo by Nest. This one is so yummy. It smells like food. It's very foodie. It smells like figs and tea to me. I absolutely adore this. Scentbird, you don't have to pick the fragrance of the month. You can pick whatever you want, which is really fantastic. The other great thing is this is something you could give us as a gift. That's a last minute gift because it, you know, it's an online subscription. You could really buy it like the day before and give it to somebody, but it's personalized, so they can actually pick out their fragrances themselves. They also have gift sets this year, which is fan-freaking-tastic. So they have a few different ones. They have like Glamour Girl. They have another one, I can't remember the name of it. And they have this one, the Parisian Sophisticate, which is my personal favorite. So this has 3 fragrance samplers in it. Oh no. This set is $59, so it's a tiny bit more than just buying like each one of these individually, but you do get the fun cases, which are normally like an additional $12. So really, you're actually saving a little bit of money if you were to do it this way. And you get to try out a few different fragrances, so it's not just kind of like a one-stop shop. I adore this, and I really like these different cases. So the first one is the Fierce Pink, which is this beautiful, gorgeous hot pink. Oh my god. This one is Roses de Chloe by Chloe, I think. Yeah, did I get that right? Yeah, okay. So this one to me smells like rose, which is something that in the past I've had a really strong aversion to trying anything with rose in it, because I had a roommate who was way too liberal with the rose oil. And just like the thought of it kind of gives me a migraine. But I find that perfumed rose does smell different from perfume oil. To me, it smells more like a garden rose when it's done right anyway. And this smells fantastic. It's sort of like a combination of like rose and a little bit of powder. It's a little sweet, a little bit skin-like. Oh, I love this perfume. This is La Vie Belle from Lancome. I've tried La Vie Belle before, and I do like it. It's not my total favorite, so I'm going to kind of wear it a little bit because I've never been able to really test it out. So this one is the Velvet Violet case, which is really beautiful. It's the same color that my Indigo Nest came in, so I keep them separate so I know which one they are, but I'll know it right away. This one also has some tea notes in it, a little bit of rose, and a little bit of like an earthy smell, kind of like patchouli, and a little bit of, I think, violet. Divine. This one's definitely my favorite. I'm like wearing like a million spritz of it today. I'm gonna like hook myself up with a couple more. Oh my god, it smells so good. Oh, yes. So that is amazing. I also want to mention that Scentbird has a set for men. Oh, so excited. So Mikey was super excited when they found out they had a set for men. They were like, oh my god, there's something for me too, because he loves fragrance as much, if not maybe more than I do. He has like very high-end taste when it comes to fragrance. Like he's like, oh, I'm gonna wear Cartier. So for men, there is also 3 in here. I haven't tried these out as much, so I can only really tell you what's in them. The black case is Gucci Guilty Black by Gucci, of course. Ooh, that smells good. I was there when Mikey like opened this and was like spraying them and stuff, but I haven't really smelled them so much since. Eros by Versace is in the slate blue case. Really cool. And it's nice because they sort of like match like the perfume bottles that they come in. And then the final one is Spice Bomb by Viktor and Rolf. I don't even think he sprayed this one. Oh, love it. It smells like peppers and cardamom or something. Oh my god, I love it. And tobacco. Oh, it smells so good. And this one is in the space gray case, which is like kind of rainbowy. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but it looks so freaking cool in person. The Scentbird sets that they have out, and also just giving someone a subscription to Scentbird is such a great idea for the holidays. It's such a great gift because they get to pick it out, but you are in fact giving them a gift. You're not just like, here's a gift card, knock yourself out, buddy. You're like, hey, I wanted to give you some fragrance, but I'm going to give you the option to pick it out yourself. On to some other gifts. I want to start talking about some beauty tools because I think that's such a great thing to give somebody this time of year. Definitely eyelash curlers are always great. Everyone can use a lash curler, but a lot of people have like sort of basic ones. This one's rose gold. It's from Tweezerman. Charlotte Tilbury also has a rose gold lash curler. I just think it's like extra special, extra fancy. It makes their makeup application go a little bit, it just kind of heightens the experience by having something beautiful to curl your lashes with, which, let's face it, isn't a really fun experience. I tend to call these eyelash torture devices. So there's this one, I said, from Tweezerman, the rose gold one from Charlotte Tilbury, which you can get at Beautylish, and Beautylish ships really fast, so it's great for people who are sort of, you know, running late on this whole holiday gift thing. Other one that's really cool is like a half lash curler. This one's from MAC. These are great for people who are sort of squeamish about curling their eyelashes. Kind of a cool tool to give someone. A couple of other really great beauty tools. This is a eyelash application device from Japanesque. So you would pick up your false lashes and apply them to your eyelid or your lash line with this. It makes the application of eyelashes so much easier. So if you know somebody who wears false lashes a lot, you'll get some definite cool points for gifting them with that. Another thing that I recently got, this is from Sephora, and this is a lash comb. And most, do I even have one out to show? Most lash combs tend to look like this, where there's like teeth, and then you're kind of like shoving it in your face while you're trying to use it, and you're kind of blocking your own view. This one, well, it does block the view a little bit. It's curved, so it's just great at like getting in there and just getting it all cleaned up and everything. The other thing I like about this one is that it came with a cap, so you're not going to accidentally stab yourself with it, and it folds. So this one's from Sephora. I will have links to everything in the description bar down below. Final tool I think is really great for a holiday gift is the Color Me foundation application device. This thing is great. It just applies foundation beautifully. It's something that whether somebody uses liquid foundation or powder foundation, they're going to love this. I would recommend if you are going to pick this up, go ahead and pick up a box of the extra sponges so that they have some to, you know, for when they run out. It would be kind of nice to kind of include that as like a whole set together. I have a video showing a demo of how I use this, so if you'd like to check that out, check the description bar down below. One thing I would urge you not to buy is actual foundation itself. And that's because from my years of working in cosmetic retail, I have experience and I know that these things get returned like mad. It's so hard to pick a foundation for someone else, and it's kind of offensive. Like, are you saying I need foundation? So if you have someone that you love that you know they wear foundation and stuff, something like this is great because it's a tool, you know, and it's less expensive than, say, buying like a Clarisonic. This one's only $68 versus like the Clarisonic Mia is like $150. So you're still buying them a great beauty tool that they might not buy themselves, but you're not saying like, girl, you need some foundation, you know? There's a difference there. So the next couple of things are like small beauty items that are like skincare that make great stocking stuffers or just general gifts. If you want to put them all together and make a little gift basket, I think that'd be super cute. The first one is the Fresh Sugar Red or Sugared lip treatment. I love the Fresh lip treatments. I think that they are just the most amazing moisturizing lip balm on the planet. I adore these. I have a ton of them in the colors. Generally adore this, and I didn't have the clear. So I saw this at Sephora, and I thought, you know, this is so great because 25% of the selling price of this goes to the Global Fund for HIV treatments, which is such a wonderful cause. You know, it gives back to a charity, and it also happens to be an amazing lip balm. And I would also like to mention that this is a clear lip balm. This is a unisex gift. Anyone could enjoy this. Speaking of unisex gifts, L'Occitane hand cream. I cannot recommend this stuff enough. I adore it. Every year I give it as a gift to somebody. Somebody in my family's getting this one this year. Here's my tube all squeezed out. I love this stuff. And it's also really great if you're having like a gift exchange at work and you want to give somebody something that's truly a great product, but you're on kind of like a budget. Like let's say there's like a $10 limit or something. These are like $9 at Sephora. I also really love the lavender scent. I like to put the lavender one on before I go to bed because it kind of calms me down before the sleep. But yeah, great hand cream, and I cannot stand sticky, thick, hand cream. I can't do it. This one is both really hydrating because it has a high percentage of shea butter in it, but it also, you know, it just feels like nice and soothing to the skin. There's no weird ingredients in it. There's nothing that feels funky on the skin. It's just a good one to go to. It's just a good one in general, and also makes a great gift. So this next thing is really cool. Sephora just launched these. I don't know if they have these at all the Sephoras, but they have it at the Powell Street location in San Francisco, and I assume that you can probably get these online as well. These are the Origins masks, but they're in these little teeny tiny, like single, maybe actually like double or triple use mask, like, what would you call this? Like to me it reminds me almost like a hockey puck, but I don't think they'd call it a puck. A little mini, like 1 or 2 use mask, and these make really great stocking stuffers. They're about $4 each, or you can buy 6 for $24. Such a cute little set. I guess 6 for $24 is probably the same as $4 each, right? A couple of other things that I think make really great little stocking stuffers would be like these little eye mask things. During the holidays, we all get super overtired, and these are just kind of nice to give to people. I like to give like cute little beauty gifts like that. So before we talk about the beauty products, because then from there on it's like beauty, product. Because I'm going to try to like run through those very quickly. I do want to mention one other thing that makes a great unisex gift, and that is to give someone a iTunes gift card. I know, a gift card. Ugh, I know. But then also to give them a speaker or headphones or something to go with it, because that way you're giving them a physical gift, but you are also giving them the gift of music, which is the greatest gift. Every year my dad always requests iTunes gift cards, and I'm like, Dad, I want to buy you a present. This speaker is a Soundfreak speaker. It sounds, oh, I can't even think of words. It sounds amazing. There's so many other ones on the market. I actually just bought one earlier today for a gift exchange that I'm involved in. That one was only $30, and it's such a great quality sound. They've gotten better since I bought this back in the spring. So definitely a good gift, I think, because then you've got the element of like a physical gift along with the iTunes gift card. It's a good combination of the two, so they can pick their own gift. From here on out, I'm just gonna like kind of rapid fire talk about some beauty products that'd be great. I'm not gonna go in depth with reviews of them. This is a guide. This isn't necessarily a review of each product. So we're just gonna boop, boop, boop. Okay. So the first thing is the new MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color. I'm not 100% sure if these have launched yet. They sent these to me and I was like, dude. So these are your liquid lipstick that is super, super popular right now, but I love the casing of it. I love how it looks like the traditional MAC lipstick. Super cute gift, super cute stocking stuffer. So, so, so amazing. Over on the subject of liquid lipsticks, the Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks are phenomenal. My absolute favorite. If you can get them, get them. The Beautylish website just recently had a restock and they ship really quickly, so I would definitely recommend picking those up. I think it's something that may not be available, but I hear there might be a petition to bring it back, so maybe. This is the Tarte Big Book of Blushes. I think Tarte blushes are some of the world's absolute best. Just phenomenal colors and textures. This set you are getting 8 of their amazing blushes for $50. They are normally $25 each, so you can imagine this is a huge deal. They are still magnetic. You can just very easily pop them out and put them in a palette, which is phenomenal. And I just love this as an idea for a gift. I actually own all of these blushes, so I'm going to be giving this to one very lucky lady in my life. The next thing that I think would be super cool to give as a gift would be the Makeup Geek Duochrome eyeshadows. These came out a couple months ago and people like lost their shit over them. If you were to get these for someone as a gift, you would win some major cool points just from the cool factor of the product. This is the box they come in. Can we just have a moment of silence for how awesome this is? So with Makeup Geek eyeshadows, the best way to buy them is in the pan form versus buying them in the compact. It's just more economical. You can fit more into a Z palette and kind of have your makeup all in one spot. So I bought a Z palette from Beautylish because I absolutely adored this pattern, and I believe this is a Beautylish exclusive for this pattern. So I put all of my duochrome eyeshadows from Makeup Geek in this. How freaking amazing. I haven't had an opportunity to really dive in those and use them yet, but I have swatched them and I was completely blown away when I swatched them. So definitely would make a great holiday gift. The next thing is another thing from MAC. They recently launched their Ellie Goulding collection, which is amazing. So if you know anyone who's a big fan of Ellie Goulding, this would make an incredible gift. There are lashes in the line, there's a lip gloss, or actually there's a lot of products, but these are just the ones that I think would make really great gifts. Lashes are great because this case is reusable, and so they can, you know, use these lashes, put another pair of lashes in them, and keep reusing it with a little Ellie Goulding label. And the other thing I really like in that, oh, it's not coming out. not coming out of the thing. There we go. Little face case, which comes with both eyeshadows and a cream color base. So you have the 4 eyeshadows on the top, and then you slide it over, and there's a cream color base, which you can use, you know, to highlight the face or whatever you want to use it for. You can use it for lips, cheek, eyes, whatever. You can also use it as a base for the eyeshadows in this palette. This would make a super cool gift for somebody who either loves MAC makeup or loves Ellie Goulding. You got your bases covered there. Another thing that makes a great gift would be some sort of high-end lipstick. This can be a little subjective, so you definitely want to know what kind of colors they like, but I still think that it makes a good gift because it's such a luxury item. So something like the NARS Audacious lipsticks. This is Anna. This is a pretty universal color that works for almost everyone. Gorgeous color, and these ones have a cool magnetic top, which is just kind of ups the cool factor. The next lipstick I think is fantastic is like the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. They smell divine. The tubes are just retro chic at its finest, which is great. This one's Penelope Pink, which is a great nude, works on, again, it's pretty universal. The other color that I really love for them is Bitch Perfect, mostly for the name, but also it's a little bit of a warmer nude, so it tends to flatter me more than Penelope Pink. And then the other one that I think would be fantastic would be Besame. In fact, a fan gifted this to me, so thank you so much. This lipstick is phenomenal, beautiful red vintage color. Anyone who loves vintage style will absolutely just die for the Besame line, so really anything from them would be great. I'm like running out of, I need more coffee in my life. So the next thing I think would make a really great gift are any of the Colourpop sets. They have so many sets out. I'm hoping that I can make a video about them soon. I was supposed to make a video about it this weekend, and then stuff came up, and like obviously my whole room's rearranged and just stuff happened and whatever. We're moving on with our lives. But I want to make a video about it soon because I just love all the new holiday stuff they've come out with. This is the Blitzed set. It comes with 6 of their eyeshadows. It is phenomenal. Any of their sets would be great, or just getting them a couple of eyeshadows from Colourpop. You'll definitely earn cool points because this brand is so cool, so cutting edge, so like new and cool. Just like people are freaking out about it, to be honest with you. And it's pretty inexpensive, so you can get a good bang for your buck. Like this set of the 6 eyeshadows is $30. Not too bad. So many holiday palettes out. Like I couldn't even begin to talk about them all. But here's one that I didn't talk about previously. Like I did like a whole palette week, and I'll go ahead and link to those videos if you want to see some of those and maybe get some of them for somebody for a gift. But this is one I didn't get a chance to make a video about. This is the Too Faced, what is this called? La Petite Maison, the little mansion. It comes in a huge outer box, and then there's an inner box that holds it. And it folds like this, like a little diorama. How cute. And then there's finally the little tiny palette on the inside. So you can kind of, you know, you can keep this superfluous packaging. You can get rid of it, whatever you want. I really love it all. It's so very French. I adore the whole theme. Also, inside here, there's also a Better Than Sex mascara, which doesn't excite me, but some people really love it. Just want to mention that it's there. This palette is fantastic. In fact, I used it to do my eyeshadow today, and I'm like, oh my god, how have I not made like 16 tutorials with this palette? It's got everything that we know and love from Too Faced. Amazing high quality, just amazing colors. The textures are just buttery and fantastic. And the color selection here is just gorgeous. Very, very flattering. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this very long gift guide. If you got through this, hallelujah, you are a champ. This is just things I think will make genuine good gifts, things that I think a lot of people would enjoy. So that is it for this video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Remember to be vintage or tacky, just be your own kind of beautiful. See you, bye.